We had a positive start to 2024. In today's video, we are going to talk about GTA real estate numbers for the month of January, the average price, sales, and which cities we are seeing the growth, what type of properties people are buying, and what are our predictions for the spring market. So according to the TRREB Real Estate Board, once the Bank of Canada actually starts cutting its policy rate, likely in the second half of 2024, expected home sales to pick up even further. There will be more competition among buyers as demand picks up and the supply of listings remain constrained. That's a very important thing for someone who's really willing to enter the market. Obviously, traditionally what we have seen, even last year spring market was very hot. A lot of buyers who were sitting on the side, they jumped all of a sudden and our prices in GTA appreciated more than 17%. But what happened in the month of January? We had more than 4,200 homes getting sold, which was way up, which we saw last January was around 3,000 homes getting sold. So this means a lot of buyers are showing the interest actually. Listings are also up, but interesting thing is the average price is still 1% down. It is 1,026,000. So there's 1% depreciation on year basis in the prices. That's, I think, very good news for buyers. The prices are still stable. Obviously, sales have gone up, but if the listings remain low, prices will be pushed up. And plus, we have a news coming in the March. We have news coming in the April. After the 13th of February inflation data, we'll have a clear picture what will happen to the interest rates. But as per the TRREB, they are predicting by mid of this year, we'll see the interest rates to come down. This means the affordability of buyers will go up. But let's come back to the numbers again. So the average price of the detached is around 1.3 million. So if you're planning to buy, so overall, if you are in the Toronto area, the price is around 1.5 million. But if you're outside of Toronto, which is part of GTA, price is around 1.3 million. Similarly, semi-detached, the average price is $1 million. Townhomes, it's 900,000. What I've seen recently, the price is under $1 million. I would say competition among buyers on that price range, a lot of first-time home buyers. So that's why even the towns are touching 900 mark. Condo apartments, it's around 700,000. But if you are an investor or you're thinking of a futuristic approach, how the growth would have been into these product types, if you see the year-on-year growth, the average price of detached have gone up, semis have gone up, towns considerably similar, but apartments down. But obviously, if you talk about apartments, it's always about the location. If you are in the Toronto area, the prices have still retained its value. But if you are outside of Toronto into the suburbs, prices have depreciated of apartments. Because what I felt is people who are in the apartment, they thought, why not they buy their bigger space like townhomes, like semi-detached. Even you see the numbers in townhomes have depreciated 9% in the Toronto, but on the other side it have appreciated outside Toronto a 3% appreciation. So this was just to give the overall picture. Another thing to talk about is our prime lending rate is around 7.2%. As per last 6 months, we haven't seen any number change on the prime lending rate from Bank of Canada. Plus our inflation number is around 3.4. We'll have a new news coming up. But let's go as per city news, which all the transactions were happening and what type of homes were getting sold. So if you talk about sales, we can see most number of homes getting sold in the region of Peel and plus city of Toronto obviously, and then York region. So if you talk about detached, we have most number of detached being sold in the York region plus city of Toronto and Peel. And specifically in Peel, Brampton have close to 200 detached sold with the average price of 1.1 million, plus in Mississauga is 1.6 million. Way much difference in the prices of detached in Mississauga and Brampton itself. Plus Caledon is 1.3 million. So what I feel is, as a buyer or once you want to upgrade yourself in the Peel, Brampton is giving good deals on the pricing. If you talk about the York region, obviously York region is more expensive. We have bigger cities like King, the average price is 1.8 million. We have Richmond Hill 1.9. We have Vaughan around 1.8 million in the York. But if you talk about the Halton region, we have more than 200 homes getting sold. Prominent one, I think you're getting deals is in the Halton Hills area, plus in the Burlington, so where the average price is around 1.2 million. It's very competitive, the pricing of Brampton. And if you go into Milton is more than 1.2 million. So a lot of buyers comes to me, they want to buy in Milton. They feel Milton is cheaper than Peel region like Mississauga or Brampton. But it clearly shows even properties in Milton, specifically detached, are even more expensive. But don't go into Oakville. Obviously the average price is already touching 2 million. So there's a huge difference of the pricing of Burlington and Oakville on the detached prices. Let's go on with the semi-detached. Semi-detached, the sales are obviously around 300 plus. There's not much semis being built that time also, if you see later, but right now also in the future there's less production of semis. That's why the sales are low. Most of our semis are got sold in Peel, with the more in Brampton 70, average price is 900,000. So it's a good product, I would say, for semi-detached semi-detached for someone first time home buyers who want a basement suite but under $1 million. So they don't have 20% savings. The average price of Brampton is 900,000. So again, I would say it's a good pricing. 945 for a Caledon and million for a Mississauga. If you are in Halton, there's only 22 semis getting sold. Plus in York also it is very minimal. That's 46. Now let's move on to the townhomes. Again, it's a very special product for our clients, for first time home buyers. 442 townhomes getting sold. Most number of towns are Peel, more than 100. Brampton again 73. Lot of activity happening in this price range. The average price is close to 900, but still better. Mississauga is again more than million. So you can see the difference of pricing again between Mississauga and Brampton. In Halton, we had 90 townhomes getting sold. Plus the average price is lower in Milton, around more than 800,000. Oakville is way expensive. It's 1.2 million. Similarly, 900,000 for a Burlington. And in York, we have 116 townhomes with most number of sales happening in Markham. The average price is 1.3 million. Now you'll be surprised. For the same product, we are getting a detached. Same price Markham is giving you a townhomes. This is what the listings were less. There's more buyers. The price have been appreciated more. Now let's go into the apartments. If you are in the condo townhomes, it's only around 323 homes getting sold. Obviously, Mississauga have more condo townhomes. Average price is 821. Brampton is again still cheap, around 600,000. Milton is 600,000. Halton is around 600. It's a good price range. Someone who don't want to go into an apartment but still want their own space, they want to go into condo townhome, they can look into this option. The price is around 600. Now let's go into the apartments. About the apartments, we have more than 1300 apartments getting sold. Most number of the apartments, obviously it will be Toronto. I wanted to show you one thing here is if you are on the East Toronto and West Toronto, the prices will vary. East is less than 600,000 and West is more than 600,000. So this shows you the pricing difference between the communities, between the area, what area people prefer, where the demand and supply issue is there. But if you're looking for really good deals, I would say 535,000 is the average price in Brampton. That's a good pricing for someone who is not able to afford properties and they really want to live in GTA because of the jobs or family constraints. This is a good price. Plus Mississauga is around 600,000. I just want to summarize here overall, just to give you a picture. Last year, 2023 was very stable for real estate market because interest rates went higher twice and it was flat throughout the year. So buyers were not able to make that decision whether they should buy it or wait when the interest rate will start coming down. But right now the news is already there in the market. The vibe is there that by summer we'll have the interest rates coming down, plus inflation will be controlled. And this is a clear proof that 4,200 homes getting sold with the average price of $1,026,000. I would say this is good pricing overall, but it is your personal decision if you are qualified enough rather than paying high rentals. We have seen our clients getting good rates on the mortgages because the bond yields were low and they entered the market. So this is your personal decision. You can make it based on the numbers, but obviously we are here to help you and guide you. If you want to make yourself more educated, more wise in planning your first home purchase, we do regular events in our office, plus we do online events. But how to know about those events? Best to follow us on social media. Till the next video, thank you from our team.